Alright, going live, going live. 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a thumb war. We are live. Welcome, all Star Wars fans. It is your host with the most, Griever, as always. Let's play Knights of the Old Republic, the Sith Lords, part number 7. Now, little disclaimer before we get right underway, because I had a couple of computer issues, you know. I had a couple of computer issues the last couple of days. That's why there hasn't really been a whole lot of content coming out, and stuff like that. I managed to make it work just long enough for the stream yesterday, but I haven't been able to stream any of this. I haven't been able to open my or get my video editor to work very well, so I have a lot of raw footage waiting to be edited, but I've been spending time trying to fix a computer, so I think I finally got it fixed as of today. This is sort of a test thing to see if everything's hunky-dory once again. I had to do a lot of shit, but yeah, so the end of the last stream, of course, as you guys know, I was very, very frustrated because every guide told me to get the override program. I had the override program. That is not what you need in vanilla KOTOR 2. What you need is the shutdown program. You need the shutdown program, which is grabbed from a random T3 model that you never have to interact with on Goto's yacht. So I ended up doing that. It ended up auto-saving before I had a chance to save. Not that you guys can see the FMV sequences anyways. It's really weird like that on Game Stream. But pretty much, we got the shutdown sequence. We cleared Goto's yacht. Goto's yacht was already done for, as you guys know. Because we were done. We were just trying to get off the damn ship. We got off the ship, and now there was a little quick scene in the Ebon Hawk with everyone, with the droid, the Goto droid, basically showing up and being like, I'm gonna be following the Jedi from now on, and that was the last we heard. That was the last we got. So now we're on an autosave part. We're going to jump right into that. Hold on a sec, guys. Let's see. There we go. Sorry, there's dress shopping involved right now between my mother and my wife and and my future sister-in-law. They're planning a wedding. Anyway, so that's all that. So yeah, just wanted to let you know we didn't intentionally skip anything, but my last save was like only halfway through Goto's yacht. I didn't feel like going through the whole thing again. So pretty much that's why we're here now. We only missed 10 minutes of gameplay in between. Like, if that. Just a scene or two. So, anyways, we'll be jumping right in. Caden is here, says, sup, why so early? Because I have the day off. And, I got some of my stuff done. So, yeah. So, that's the deal. Yeah, so anyways. Oh, man, that's loud. Why is that so loud? I can't control the volume. Why can I not control that volume? There we go. Voiceover volume, sure. There we go. Jesus. I don't know why that's so loud. I have no idea why that's so loud. EX specific force software on. Do not use Smooth Resolve. Huh? Okay. It sounds alright to me now, but my volume is not controlling it. Huh. Kane said, what's your prediction for round 8 for the fighters? Good question. Actually, we're going to quit that. I'm going to try to fix that. Hold on a sec, guys. I'm going to try to fix that. Let's see. Jesus. Yeah, like, why is that so fucking loud? I don't get it. Troubleshooting options disable sound? No. Let's recommended settings. What's force software sound? Maybe that's what I need? Get rid of VSync? I don't even know what VSync does. Nope. Okay. So this is another snag. This is why we're doing this now. Because I can't figure out, after updating drivers and doing a bunch of shit, I can't get it, Kotor 2 can't change volume. Let's see. Sound issue page 1. Can't change the volume. Let's see. Volume control. Let's see. Or adjust Windows volume or quit to the menu and change it there. Just a very minor annoyance. Let's see. While in game, I'm using the Logitech. No, it's not that. I can't change the sound of the game. The volume keys don't work. Anyone know how to fix this? Maybe that's it. I don't know. But this is what these tests are for, people. This is what these tests are for. Talking about the option in game. No, I'm talking about the keyboard. You have to use the Windows sound mixer to adjust volume in game since there's no volume control in the game. I think that was it. Yeah, but I don't get why my sound isn't. And of course I'm right in the middle of Jesus Christ. I try to do something once in a while and Jesus. Let's see. Caden said, what's your prediction for the round 8 for the fighters? My personal opinion, I think Loki is going to be one of the gods destined to die in the tournament, and I think he's going to be in round 9. This god's going to obviously win round 8. Yeah, I think the gods are going to win round 8. I think Loki's going to die. I think it's a god we haven't seen yet. I don't think it's Loki or Odin or Beelzebub or Adamus or any of these guys. I think it's somebody else. As far as the human fighter goes, once again, I think it's 2 people we haven't seen before. I really do. I don't think it's going to be Okita or anybody like that. Wait a minute. I'm just curious. I'm going to test something. This is probably going to get me in shit. But out of curiosity, can I change the volume of... I'll just watch the reverie here for a second. Still continues to be the easiest way to just get information sent to okay. And then shout out to some... Perfect. Okay, so that tells me it's a problem with the sound drivers. Sound drivers aren't set up for some reason. So let's see, why aren't they? The speakers are not plugged in or not controlling the sound for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why they are or not. That's why I can't control the sound. Now you, sound manager, what's going on here? Let's see. Front and left speakers, virtual surround, let's see. Set default device. No, get rid of that. Speakers, yeah, okay. So, let's see. Play. Sure. I don't know if that worked. Okay, let's just I gotta keep something open that I can keep playing. Let's see. Let's see.
Par, do you think it's a CP9 situation, Par? Where it's like,
there we go. Okay, yeah, the sound just wasn't set up. Okay. I think I fixed the problem. Alright, let's close out of that. Let's open up Nights again. There we go. Alright, so what was our configuration? Everything is, let's see, recommended settings. Okay, close. There. Alright. I think this will fix all our woes. This should fix all our woes. At least we're going to find out if it does. Let's see. Okay, now we got to up all the sound because we lowered it all, of course. There we go. There we go. Or we should just up everything the same. There we go. There we go. Roughly good enough for me. Alright, so I think everything's all good. I think we're into it. Kane said, I think Apollo's going to be the fighter for round 8 against the White Death. Yeah, a lot of people are predicting that one. Fuck, of course, the one time I'm trying to stream and fucking keep getting texts and everything. Kane said, they said that the arena was very specifically made for round 8, so I think they're making an arena for them to have a shootout. Yes, a lot of people have said, like, can we do an Archer thing? Can we do that? That'd be pretty cool. So, yeah. Alright, so I think we're all good, guys. Let's load up the autosave. Now, maybe this will all fuck up either way. I don't know. But we're going to find out.
So, you have returned from exile.
Looks like it's working to me.
I thought you might, if only to wander your old battlegrounds. But I did not think you would come to Nar Shaddaa. Still, you were always a difficult one to read, both when you were tied to the Force, and even more when it was lost to you.
Why did Kavar think I would return from exile?
I do not know. It was a sense he had, and he had served in war, as you had. Perhaps he thought he understood you, or maybe he simply hoped he did. He felt you were the key to understanding the threat we face. The others were not so certain, but so many of them are gone now, as you no doubt know.
So the thing is that Kavar, like, the idea is that I, like, was under Kavar for a time. You know, like, Kavar was, like, one of my masters growing up, sort of idea. So it hit him a little harder, for sure. Big Boss is in here and says, did you play Star Wars Force Unleashed? Yes, I did, both on the Wii and then the much better version on the PlayStation. And I played Force Unleashed 2. I like them both. They're very good games.
He sensed some connection between you and many of the worlds touched by war. He thought by traveling to such places, he could achieve understanding.
Questions I want answered.
No doubt. I think the answers will provide us both with some measure of peace. I have kept secrets for far too long.
Where are all the Jedi?
They have scattered, but there is purpose in the movements. It is both to hunt and draw out our enemies. Somehow, we, are being targeted through the Force, and when Jedi gather, we are vulnerable. So we have chosen places where it is difficult to sense others through the Force, whether on planets dense with life or touched by war. In such places, we may conceal ourselves, gather information without presenting ourselves as targets. It was part of Kavar's plan.
Plan?
Yes, he felt if our enemy cannot detect us, then perhaps they would believe themselves victorious and show themselves. And we knew that the war would be lost if we continued to act as we had. I do not know
That's
what
fair.
we do now. There are few of us, though. Too few. And I have not heard from them in some time.
Atris is on Telos.
Atris? But I had thought she had gone to Qatar with the others.
You sound surprised.
Yes, she holds the last of the Jedi teachings. It is good she survived.
Well, she does. She's the Jedi historian, of course. So she doesn't hold the last of the Jedi teachings. She holds, she is a teacher, of course, but as the Jedi historian, she holds the last of all the lore and the records and the do's and don'ts and stuff. Kane said, would Adam's Eyes of the Lord let them copy any Shikai or Bankai from Bleach, even though he doesn't have a Zanpakuto? From my understanding, it would. He would be able to copy the abilities of anything he saw. So he would be able to copy, like, you know, if Ichigo used, you know, like, Getsuga Tensho, then Eyes of the Lord would be able to copy Getsuga Tensho. Like, he'd summon the sword for a moment, slash, boom, it'd be a Getsuga Tensho, and then he wouldn't have the sword. Similar to the claws. His body transformed to accommodate. I think he would just manifest whatever he needed. Big Boss said, yeah, I played it too, especially part 1 was very cool for me. I liked both of them. I really liked... Number 2 was too short, but I really liked number 2. Caden said, I never understood how the Clone Wars was able to do stronger than the original in the Force Unleashed 2. The clones was able to be stronger than the original. Oh, the clone was able to be stronger than the original in the Force Unleashed 2. But see, that's interpretation. Is he truly a clone or is he not? Right? Depending on if you go light or dark side too, remember. The idea is that potentially that is not the clone, but that is the original. Sort of like Shadow the Hedgehog lost his memory sort of idea, right? That's the way I took it.
What I can tell you, I will.
Alright. What happened to them?
It is a long story, but there is no harm in you knowing. And someone should know. Only a
He's like one of my favorite masters. I like a lot of these guys.
Barely 100 in number.
Wow.
Then, even that 100 began to vanish in places where the Force seemed blind. The only pattern we determined is that when Jedi gathered, they were seen no more. At the last Jedi conclave in the Miraluka world of Qatar, the entire planet was wiped out, an entire race destroyed, because the Jedi chose to gather there. It was only then that we realized we were facing something far more powerful than we knew how to fight.
Let's see. Why did you hide? Let's see. Big Boss said, will you do Kengan Omega chapters review? When I get caught up. I have the two, I have 2 discussion videos recorded for chapters like 40, from 50 to like 76, and from like something to 100 and something. So I'm getting there. I'll get there eventually, and then if I'm still liking it, then maybe I'll do it, because they come out on Wednesdays and Tuesdays, and that'd be a nice breakup for the week from not doing all the weekend videos when I get busy as well. It'd be nice to be able to sit down on a Wednesday, do a 10-minute review, get that out to break up the week a little bit. So it's very appealing to do Kengan Omega reviews, yes. So I probably will end up doing that once I get caught up.
We could not allow the fact that when we gathered, we placed everything around us at risk. A Jedi's life is sacrifice, but we cannot allow our presence or actions to endanger others. And we cannot fight an enemy that will not reveal itself. But any Jedi, anyone who is strong in the Force, who attempted to track down such a threat, vanished without a trace.
That makes no sense.
It does, but you must step back to see it. Whatever this threat was, it was targeting us and everything around us. Yet it was somehow weak enough that it was afraid to confront us openly. If it believed us defeated, then perhaps it would finally show itself. It was a faint hope, but it was the best we had. It was Kavar's plan. He was always the greatest tactician among us, and had seen war more than the rest of us.
And other questions? I need to know why you cast me out of the Order.
We told you it was because you followed Revan to war, but you ask because you are not certain of that answer, nor were we. The day we cast you out, that is the moment I decided to leave the Order, because I do not believe we truly faced the reasons you were exiled, and if we do not examine such truths...
So he, a Jedi Master of the Council, left the Order too.
We were afraid. It is a difficult thing to live one's life with the Force. To see a vision of what it would be like to be severed from it, it is more frightening than you know.
I had other questions.
Very well.
Why are you on Nar Shaddaa?
I had thought perhaps that here upon the Smuggler's Moon, I might find some evidence of the threat we faced. The bounties on Jedi and their disappearance. I did not believe the two were connected, but there was a chance. And the strong currents of life here on Nar Shaddaa make perceiving a Force user difficult. I could use it to cloak my movements and watch without being discovered.
Kane said, are you ever going to start balking in your free time? It doesn't need to be for streaming. Probably. Yeah, probably, but I gotta finish JoJo's first. There's a lot of parts to JoJo's, and part 4 is boring the crap out of me. I think JoJo's hit its peak in the first 3 parts. They were all really good. Not as crazy as everybody makes them out to be, but they were very entertaining. They were a lot of fun. Characters were cool. And part 4 has done nothing but basically been boring me. So, yeah. I'm like 70 odd chapters into part 4 or something like that. 80 odd chapters. And I'm not that impressed. It's not bad, but it's... Like, it's definitely my least favorite part of JoJo's so far. So it's hard for me to get through it. And I don't want to move on to another series until I'm done that. You know what I'm saying. Let's see. Big Boss said, did you already see Edward Wu fight? How do I want to answer this? Because I don't want nobody to watch the videos I'm up to, but let's just say I have I'm finished the tournament. Okay, I finished the tournament. How about we say that? How about we keep spoilers from Kengan Omega out of the stream for now until my discussion videos are caught up? How about that? Because I only have 2 of them out. I have the 3rd and 4th one. I'm working on them. And I'd like those to come out first so people can get my honest thoughts through those videos so they get, good shit. Let's see. Why did you cut me off from the Force?
Is that what you think? We did no such thing. But it is a technique that has been used as punishment in the past, yes.
Oh.
It is a rare sentence, and to my knowledge, it has only been done once, at a moment where a Jedi discipline has failed. What caused your loss, I fear, was different.
Only
I'm not
once.
certain I understand it. We did not understand it fully then, and only recently do I feel we may have become enlightened. The other masters may have more knowledge of this, but I do not. And I do do not know if they even live. Does it matter? It seems your power has returned. Perhaps the loss was not a loss at all.
Oh, so they didn't cut me off from the Force. So Krea's lying to me, or he is. At the end of my trial, you and the other must have said something that had happened to me. What was it?
Ah, so the records of your trial were found. Good. Sometimes I think this galaxy would be a better place if there were less Jedi secrets. But I have no answer for you, as much as I would like to give one. We vowed never to speak of it. And although I would not keep promises to Jedi, I keep promises I make to others. And Kavar was a friend. If we were gathered as one, then the promise might be revoked. Until then, I can say nothing.
That's a little annoying. Do you know anything of Force bonds and how to end them?
Yes, such bonds are a connection that can be formed in moments of crisis.
Kane said, I always imagined Ahsoka never got kicked out of the Jedi Order and the Order never failed. I believe she would have become Grand Master someday. She could have eventually. People really like Ahsoka. Kane said, I respect JoJo, but after part 3 it just got extremely boring to me and the other parts just don't make sense. Yeah, part 4 is really annoying, honestly. So I'm not really looking forward to 5, 6, 7.
Even to those who feel the Force only faintly. Even Brooke could not ignore it, which is saying something.
I have developed a bond with another one that is lethal to us both.
That is most unusual and unnatural. I have never heard of a bond of such strength.
How would I end it?
There were a few within the Order who knew more than I did of such bonds, but their students were few, lost in the Mandalorian Wars. It was rumored that Revan studied...
Big Boss says, what's your opinion? Ooh, Revan.
The Jedi histories and with certain teachers.
Big Boss says, what's your opinion on Kaido? Do you think 5th gear Luffy can beat him 1v1 if both were at full standard from the start? Probably not, no. I think the Reverie was talking about that. I haven't had a chance to watch most of the Reverie. Apparently it was a very, very good one. Unfortunately, Tekking wasn't able to make it, which... You know, I like Brago, and I like Roger, and I like Cole, and I like a lot of these guys. I like Jay... but I always like Tekking's take on it because he seems to add. There's less arguing when Tekking usually like brings like the facts to the table and everybody shuts the fuck up because they know he's the One Piece wiki. So it's just like, actually you got this and this wrong, and nobody fights him on it. So it sort of calms the room. I found in previous reveries, but yeah, they were talking about that, and I don't think so. I don't think. I think people that are jumping to this wild speculation that Luffy is number 1 now is ridiculous. I think Kaido's still stronger 1v1. I think Shanks is still stronger 1v1. I think even I think Whitebeard in his prime. I think Roger. I think Garp. I think a lot of these guys in their prime. I'd still bet that Rayleigh could give like Gear 5th Luffy a run for his fucking money. You know what I mean? So in his non-prime. You know what I mean? Like, I'm talking when these guys are old, I still think Luffy would struggle to a degree. So, yeah, no, Luffy jumped. If he wasn't in the top 10 before, he easily is. And you could argue top 5. I can see top 5. But he's not top dog yet, I don't think. Caden said, I think Kaido would have won in that scenario. Yeah, so do I.
Very well.
Alright, so at the end of the Force, I have heard enough to prepare to die. Let's see. Why did you cut me off?
I have the bounty and this.
Alright, let's see. That's also wish to know what happens now.
Now I must take up the role I was ready to cast aside. This threat has finally revealed itself, and we Jedi will need to stand together. I did not speak fully of what I have felt. Staying on Nar Shaddaa, it is an exile of sorts, one that I have chosen. I, too, lost a Padawan on Malachor.
Oh,
not
shit.
to the battle, but to the alternative, to the teachings that Revan brought from the unknown regions.
Oh,
And
shit.
I was not the only Jedi Master to watch a student turn on them.
So you blame them?
No, they were not to blame, but many of the Order did so. It was a difficult time, a time of strong emotion. Perhaps the Council, perhaps the Order itself, had grown arrogant in their teachings. It is easy to cast blame, but it is perhaps time the Order accepted responsibility for their teachings.
That's why this is why he's one of my favorite. He left the Order when he disagreed with a lot what the Order was doing.
Did I hear one of the Council claim responsibility for Revan, for Exar Kun, for Ulick, for Malak, or for you? face our judgment. And rather than attempting to understand why you did what you did, we punished you instead. Our one chance to see where we had gone wrong, and we cast it aside. And now, that decision has come back to us and may carry with it our destruction. Perhaps there is something wrong in us and our teachings, and though I tried, I could not cause that thought to leave me, so I left the council. And I was not the only one. That is why many scattered, and why many in the Republic do not trust us, and why we do not trust ourselves. Make no mistake, I am no Jedi. This is the end, you see. After this, there will be nothing, and I think it will be for the best. Do you wish to do battle now? I have nothing more to say.
Let's see. Oh, so he thinks that I'm here to pass judgment on him and to kill him and stuff, which is very interesting. That's kind of cool. Okay, so, but this is why he's one of my favorite Jedi Masters. Like, Kavara's cool, Rook's cool, everything's cool. But he's one of my favorite because he just pointed out, he goes, at no point did any of us, remember, all of the Sith in the last hundred so years, all of them were our Jedi. We're our Padawans. We're part of our order. Like, is there not a trend? It's not like one bad egg came through. We trained all of them. And we failed all of them. They all fell and caused a bunch of shit. Not once did we look back at ourselves, look in the goddamn mirror and say, maybe we're fucking up somewhere along the way. All these very potential great Padawan, great people like Revan, like Exar Kun, they're all falling. Maybe there's a pattern recognition here. Maybe we should look. And at this point, as he points out, he goes, and when you finally, there was an opportunity here. There was still some light left in you. You weren't fully corrupted. You came back to face our judgment. And as he pointed out, rather than go, we finally have the opportunity to try to understand the mistakes of the past, we punished you instead. That's why I left. I couldn't be a part of this anymore. He is a self-reflecting Jedi. He's a great... This is what it means to be a Jedi Master. It's not about force lightning everything to death and wielding a laser sword. It's about being able to be that wise, about yourself. I think that's really cool. Big Boss says, interesting. Well, what will happen to Kaido after he lost? Will he ever fight again in this manga? Some people say he's dead. I don't know. I don't know if we'll... I think we'll see Kaido again, but I don't think we'll see him until the very end. Kane said, in the fight between Kaido and Luffy, Kaido states that Luffy is still weak to slashing attacks, but then people say Luffy can turn any attack into rubber, which is false. Yeah, like, he still took damage, remember, even when he was in Gear 5th, like the club and stuff, he was still taking damage. Kane said, because Kaido was still able to injure him with slashing and brute force attacks. Exactly. He's not invulnerable. People are just jumping too far. Let's see. Let's end this. I'm sick of your ramblings. No, letting you live seems more punishing. It serves as a lesson to other Jedi. Perhaps weaken them with your doubts to see. But Revan redeemed himself. Certainly that must give you some hope.
It provides no comfort at all, for reasons on which I still must keep secret. Suffice to say, redemption was not Revan's choice, and I have never believed those of the Council who attempt to console themselves otherwise for the crime they committed.
Is there anything you can teach me? Oh.
But we have spoken enough, I think. In words I think dull us both. Let us speak through the Force, through sparring. This form you may have already seen much of during the Mandalorian Wars, but it is fitting to speak using elements of the past, I think. Ataru is the name given to the movements of this form. Though it is aggressive, it is focused.
Qui-Gon Jinn style and Yoda style. But I want Form 5.
This form is somewhat less useful in deflecting blaster shots. Use it when dealing with opponents in close combat, not against a battalion firing heavy blasters at you. Perhaps exile has been good to you indeed. It has certainly not dulled your instincts, nor the speed at which you learn. I shall go to Dantooine, to the ruins of the Enclave. If you gather the others, I will meet you there. And thank you, exile. You're returning. It is good that you are back among us.
Cool. I like it. Alright, so now we level up. Let's get ourselves a bit of a level up here. Let's go a little bit of Persuady. A little bit of treat injury there. Okay, so we can grab Master Flurry, of course. That would be pretty cool. Let's see. We could have the health regeneration. That might be, and force regeneration. That might be. Let's see. We don't need dueling. Advanced details. Let's go with Master Flurry. Let's get that one out of the way. And our powers. We could grab Master Speed right now, I suppose. Yeah, let's grab Master Speed. Okay. Cool. So, that's a thing. So we do have our lightsaber, of course. We do have officially got a lightsaber and everything, so that's pretty cool. Meaning we can now finally find lightsabers and stuff. So we got some journal energy. So you encountered Zez-Kai-El on Nar Shaddaa and spoke with him. He agreed to meet you at the Jedi Enclave on Dantooine when you reunited all the Jedi Masters. Vogus Horde. You overheard two thieves planning to bring him to the chambers of Vogus Hut. They said Cathans could sleep and putting dumb douche in their water. All the thieves were watching a dance. You might want to check at the canteen to see if they have any Juma juice. I mean, I suppose we could still do that. The new fuel source in Voga the Hut. Alright, but now, but we've dealt with Goto, so now we can fucking, we can talk to Vogo and fix the problems, I believe. And why are the Mandalorians here again? I feel like they're part of a plot point. Well, anyways. We should save right now just so we don't have to go through all that again. I think we're all good. Let's see. So let's do the Voga thing. First, we'll do the Voga thing. Then we'll deal with the rest of the shit. But I do not think that's a chance. I don't have Goto here, but rest assured he will trouble you no longer. Let's see. Try to cover your expenses and a few services rendered. I do expect you to. Okay, so we got some experience and stuff. Okay, so let's see. So we, where is it? Okay, so we'll work for fuel. He's a war veteran, skilled pilot. He needs to be sponsored for pilots license seeking passage. Yeah. Relics of the past. There's some Jedi artifacts that are still buried on the roads. Oh, right. You overheard two thugs talking about, and the crime boss seems like there's mentioning it might be free if the Hutt's obsessed with them. Oh, yeah, so we still can't fix that problem, can we? Alright, so we already did all that. Oh, yeah, we need to Juma juice these guys, don't we? Right, so we need to go to the canteen and do all that shit. Is that what we need to do? Like, because I thought I already got in the back there. I guess I didn't. Whatever. We'll do it nonetheless. Why not? We'll go to the canteen and we'll fix it. Kane said, I don't think, let's see, I don't think Kaido or Big Mom died because Big Mom must have died. All the homage would cease to exist, and we see images of whole Kikana still existing, so that means she still has to be alive. That's true, too. Kane said, one, Revan fell to the dark side, he was bound to pull all his generation. Once Revan fell to the dark side, he was bound to pull all his generation down with him. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot to unpack there, but sure. Kane said Sasuke should be able to get past Gojo's infinity. You think? I don't know. Kane said, has there ever been a Jabba the Hutt family member part of the Jedi? Not that I know. I don't know of a Hutt Jedi. Do you need for pilots? Okay, we'll fix that. Let's see, can you transfer feelings to this? Alright, so we got a lot of quests finished off there. Let's see, yeah. Let's see. Galactic history, let's see. Kansas civilization assassin who disguised as Batu Ram tried to kill you and he came to the station by way of Nar Shaddaa. Right, we still gotta do that. They're being shot to the restoration under worker security for Zerka. Didn't we already kill them? The escaped criminal? Yeah. I thought we already killed them. Let's see. Zakdan, new trade routes. Assassin works establish trade routes between Onran and Dantooine. Right, power shortage. Oh yeah, like some of these will never be fixed. Some of them just never get fixed. It's just a glitch in the game and stuff. But it is what it is. We'll try to get the Vogue of the Hutt shit done if we can. Where does this take me? Has been sabotaged beyond repair. Well, that's not very fucking nice. Who would do such a thing? Why would you do such a thing to me? I suppose I can change to a tour. Ataru. Whatever it's called. Because it's badass. Alright, so let's get a cup of Juma juice from the canteen. In the entertainment section. Let's see, that's the Pazak then. I want the canteen. I still want to know how do I continue the Batu Rem mission in Nar Shaddaa. Bartender?
So, you have the look of it.
I'm looking for June.
That's so. Well, you're in luck.
Let's see. Here's the
Here's the
credits.
flask. Aged.
Perfect. Let's give this a go. Let's see what happens. Do I still have the dancer's outfit? I believe I still have the dancer's outfit. Yes, I do. Wonderful. Wonderful. Can't believe I'm still only in a Padawan robe, though. Oh, who are these people? Let's see. Couldn't get him. Try harder. So we can talk to him. Let's see. Alright, he's in the Bazak Den. Alright, so let's... Actually, I'm gonna figure this one out. Did I... Alright, he already ran away, didn't he? No, he didn't. Let's see. Oh. Okay, so I guess we can't do this mission because I fucked it up, but I don't know. Be quiet about this place? Sure, let's see. I guess I couldn't get him to come out, whatever. Let's see. Caden said the reason why I say Sasuke should be able to get past Infinity is because we know he just has his eyes on his target. He'll be able to use Black Flames. I don't know if the Black Flames would work. Like, that's the thing. You have to... It depends on what you think will work. Maybe Sasuke will work against Infinity. I don't know. Caden said, I don't think Infinity protects against Genjutsu. I don't think so either. Like, so Genjutsu is probably like Itachi and Sasuke and them. They could probably fight against Gojo's Infinity. So what else did I want to do? Alright, go back to Volga. Which is, where are you? You are... Refugee sector. No, we want the docks. So we want that way. We actually want the other side of here. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see. Caden said, so Luffy has always had the ability to control fire because of his devil fruit. I mean, you can look at it that way. Yeah, it does explain it. Caden said, wouldn't that make his devil fruit better than the flame fruit? I mean... It depends. He's got the Toon Force within him, so... You know, there is something to be said for it. Let's see, if I put him to sleep and I hack the door, I should be able to get in no problem. So let's see. Let's see. Or in the Juma juice. Oh, I can't do this while Voga's watching. Alright. Well then, let's switch into the dancer's uniform. Oh, can I not dance again? Can you only dance once? That would really suck if I can't do this. Let's see. Warehouse.
Greetings. Well, this your
Well, so you're telling me that I can't get into that room no matter what now? So I screwed up? That's annoying. Well, whatever. I know there's a... How do I get in there? No, there's got to be a way. There's got to be a way. Dance for Voga more than once. Let's see. Impossible. Well, I think this is... Let's see. Well, assuming you didn't talk to him after the dance, you should still be asleep. I did talk to him after I woke him up, but I was able to dance for him again, put him to sleep again. Did it a few times. I couldn't dance for him anymore. We danced for him, notice the room, get attacked by Catherine, look for a solution, get quest by Juma, put Catherine to sleep, go win. However, there is an answer. Stand all three of your party members so they're close to the door as they can without getting caught and facing the door, then start continuously changing character at the same time. I gotta inch towards it. I mean, that's just irritating. So this sounds like I need the stealth field generator or some shit. Alright, so we don't need this anymore. Then, do we have a stealth field generator? Strength enhancer. Oh, I like that. Thermal shield generator. Fortitude. Safety harness. No. But we could still use the stealth from Atten, so can I add party members? There we go. Let's try using Atten then. Let's use some stealth.
Wait here.
Let's see what Atten can do. Okay. Let's try this again.
Wait here.
Shit. So you can't get close enough to the door. Is that it? Let's see. Stealth again. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Can't move. Can't move.
Something up?
Alright, let's try this again. Let's try this again.
I hear you.
Can you... Oh. Cathlon's growl at you. Alright, let's stealth mode it. No. Okay. Can I kill the fucking Cathounds already? I can't put this fucker to sleep. There's gotta be a way to do it. There's gotta be a way to glitch this out. Let's see. Let's see. Sneak before you dance. Let's see. How do you get Voga's horde? Yeah, let's look the internet. But how do you make Voga? I suppose you need a dancer, but is a dancer you buy on Telos? It's Twilight in the canteen that needs a dancer. If you're female, you'll offer to. Let's see. There's a Twilight in the cantina. Maybe if I go back to the cantina. Let's see. Dancer for Voga after Godot's yacht. Yeah, let's see. I did my playthrough. I took the dancer but have not danced. Ran to the got into the ejector chair. I took to the fuel contact. Would finish and start. Let's see. No, in order to get the storm, you need to dance. Can't remember to get to send fuel to Telos. Can't help finding. Alright, so nobody, so I don't know. Let's see. Do you get locked to the dialogue to dance after you talk to him about Godo? He's not interested in the dancing bit now that you've got to talk about his bigger problem. Yes, you're screwed. Cannot finish the dancing quest. Oh. Let's see. Let's see. Talk to the room of thugs. Talk about putting it. Head to the canteen and grab the juice and talk to the guy about the dancing. Doesn't he take you right there for the dancing part? Oh, okay. So, I mean, I can try going to the cantina one more time, but which we can try, which is fine. Give it one little go. Oh, right, we're not supposed to be solo mode. So now I gotta go to the cantina. Alright, let's try Kreia.
Ah, you are here. You felt it, did you not?
I can feel my presence in the Force.
The time to hide your presence is coming to a close, and you will need to increase
Prestige!
You are ready. Your training must increase, and there are higher mysteries you must learn.
Oh yeah.
Only you must know the path you will take. I cannot choose it for you. Is it battle that stirs you? To meet an enemy blade upon blade? Such is the way of the greatest of Jedi warriors, the weapon masters. Or perhaps it is investigating the mysteries of the galaxy, seeking out injustice and harm, and bringing it into the light. Such is the way of the Jedi Watchmen in the time of Ulic Qel-Droma and Exar Kun. Or perhaps your way lies upon the ancient mysteries, and to teach others the ways of the Force, as I have, the way of the Jedi Masters.
Wish to become a weapons master.
It is not some great test you require to be what you strive to be. It is only your decision to find that path that matters. From here on, you guide your destiny. But in order to take the next steps, you must face your past.
Prestige class incoming. Now I'm level 15. You have become a prestige class. Take your first steps to learn the higher mysteries of the Force. Let's go. So now we're gonna up our strength to 20 because we're so fucking badass. Skill wise, let's go persuade and spot errands hidden by stealth. Sure, some a little bit of awareness. Feats. Oh yeah, now we have. You have been granted the following feats. Nice. Nice. Alrighty, so what else can we grab for ourselves? Oh, we can double. Yeah, right. We can go crazy with certain feats and stuff like that. Let's master the lightsaber first and foremost. Then, there we go. We have proficiency to the lightsaber now, which is pretty cool. And now a force power. Let's grab ourselves lightsaber throw, I guess. And let's see, force resistance. Force immunity. I like force resistance actually. It saves my ass sometimes. And Kreia. She can level up like a boss. With wisdom. And skill wise, she can get some awareness and some stealth in there. And power wise, let's grab her some force wind. Atten, of course, is also a Jedi Sentinel. He can add himself a little bit of strength. Skill wise, we can go. Yeah, security's good. I like security. I like computer use, I like security, and I like the stealth. Feats. Let's go feats. So we already have him maxed out on dueling, which is good. Let's give him a little bit of lightsaber proficiency. Yeah. Powers. Let's give him some... what do we give him? Let's give him some stunning abilities, I guess. Force barrier. Battle meditation. Revitalize. Dark side power, dark side power. Not that we can't have dark side powers. Let's give him status. There we go. Cool. Alrighty. So we'll try the cantina. If we can't dance for him anymore, then we lose out on the Voga's Horde thing. It is what it is. It sucks, but it is what it is. Also, I don't know how to continue the other shit, so. Kaden said, I can't wait for Akainu and Luffy to see each other again because this time Akainu cannot say his lava is stronger than Luffy's fire because Luffy's fire is from the sun. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. Kaden said, I can't wait for Marineford 2.0 to start. That's going to have a Straw Hat Grand Fleet and the Revolutionary teaming up against the Marines. That will be very cool. Kaden said to save Sabo. Ah, yes. Sabo is involved, of course. Kaden said, I believe that the Inquisitors will get their ass beat by the Royal Guards. That's not a... It's not an unlikely scenario. So we'll go to the Cantina and see. If we can't do it, we can't do it. Then all we have to check is about that Batu Rem shit and how we're supposed to continue that quest here on Nar Shaddaa. Because I didn't run into anybody who was telling me jack shit about it. So let's see. In the Cantina, there's a guy who wants me to dance for Voga. Can I still dance for Voga? I'm not seeing anybody. Not seeing anybody. Oh. Alright, the Twi'leks. They're spinning blades. Yeah, so we're screwed out of the Horde. That's fine. It happens. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. Okay, so now the only other thing we need to do is find out about the Batu Rem thing, I believe. Yeah, because Lost Jedi, so we can't do Voga's Horde. That one's destroyed. Let's see. They said could be put to sleep by putting tumor juice in the water by watching a dancer. Yep. You ever heard two thugs talking about Voga? And yeah. So I don't know why we still have Voga the Hutt stuff. There are probably some Jedi artifacts that are still buried under the ruins of the Jedi. Yeah. Instructing the. I already did this one, but it's not working for some reason. New trade routes has asked you to look into established trade routes. Yep. Rebuild HK. Batono has vanished. Yeah. Let's see. Escape criminals. False Batu. Right. That's what we need. Let's see. False Batu. Let's see. Question about the False Batu questline. Let's see. Let's see. The Telos station side with the Ithorians got the other way. The resources say Durosmar at the Zerka docks, but he refused to talk to me. Let's see. And Zerka guard on the docks. I don't think TS restores it, so it's a bug quest. It just doesn't lead to a Gandora side quest as it's supposed to. It can be completed. Wait, what? Continue this thread. The GM. Alright, so how do I continue false? Still bugged? Let's see. Say it's bugged in vanilla. Let's see. It was bugged? What does the journal say? An assassin says who hired him and why. I tried speaking with Grant again, blah blah. If I remember, couldn't complete this mission. Yeah, okay. I'm not sure. I'm just trying to clean up some of these quests, but apparently I can't. I'll have to check into some of them later. I'll write them down and I'll look up online and just see later on after the stream. But yeah. So I think we're good with Nar Shaddaa. I think we're done here. You know. Let's go back to the Ebon Hawk. Okay, instead of Dumbledore, Voldemort, and Harry Potter want to jump Palpatine, Palpatine would die no difficulty. That is ridiculous. He would absolutely destroy them. Kane said, in all honesty, Mace Windu should have waited for Yoda to return and bring him to confront Palpatine. That would have been the smart choice. Though Mace did have the upper hand, so I mean... Oh. Is there a scene coming up or something? Okay. So now we continue on to our next planet, which I think I'm going to do Dantooine. I always save Onderon for last. I really do. Let's see. Oh, we have a scene now. The remote and Goto.
Iridonian, if I might have a moment.
What is it, Goto?
I have spent some time in the presence of your remote, and the upgrades you have performed on him are quite adequate. I am impressed with your work, though less so with your remote itself.
What's wrong with my remote?
I find his use of resources, energy spent on frivolous things, to be an unsightly waste. But it is obvious you have some skill, however slight, in the upgrading of machines. I want you to provide me with similar upgrades.
I should be able to do something. I will see what I can do next time I have a free moment.
And there you go. Interesting. Yeah. So Mace should have had waited for Yoda to return. I mean, yeah, in the grand scheme, but if they would have done that, there was no way Palpatine to win, even if Anakin did help him. That is true. That is true. But Mace was also confident. Remember that. Let's see. I won't talk to you yet. Let's see. Workbench or a lightsaber? Let's see. Upgrade items. Lightsaber. Ooh, okay. Plus bolt deflection -2, but defense +1. Huh, interesting. So there's downsides to these things? I see. See, I like that one. Just 1 to 3 electrical damage. And a power crystal doing damage +2. See, I like that. Assemble. There we go. Got my lightsaber.
Yes?
Nothing to speak of with the general. For long since his war, I'm surprised it's still functioning. Okay, there's T3M4. Oh, there's Mira with HK. Let's talk to HK. Install the... sound circuits. Oh!
Diagnostic. HK.
We got HK!
Activated. Running checks through primary systems. Assessment. It appears I have suffered considerable damage and dismemberment. I can feel all the cracks in my motivators. And my central control cluster seems to have taken several repeated blaster shots at close range. How crude.
Why are you in the storage hold?
Answer. I do not know, Master. It is curious that I was here.
Love HK.
Though this place does seem familiar.
Oh, T3 is like doom.
Extrapolation. Perhaps someone was already in the process of rebuilding me. It may be I was needed for some task.
Are you okay?
Answer. If by okay, you mean the loss of almost all my existing assassination protocols, then no, I am not okay. Furthermore, I seem to have no discretionary control over my vocabulator, causing me to reveal my true function as an assassin droid of unrivaled sophistication.
Any idea what happened to you? Let's see. Kane said Mace Windu said Mace should have cut off Anakin's head the first time he felt darkness from him. I mean, then balance never would have been brought to the Force.
Answer. It seems you would know more than I. My memory centers are experiencing some setbacks. Reflection. Of course, for some reason that does not alarm me. I suspect I have suffered such repeated memory failures before. Still, the loss of my higher combat and assassination protocols is shameful and degrading.
Let's see. It looked like a series of droids that attacked me.
Answer. Oh, that is impossible, Master. If I were out to kill you, we would not be speaking. And regardless, I am a unique model. Why, to think that there would be other versions of me would be unacceptable.
There's at least 4 now defunct versions of you in the galaxy.
Statement. Master, I must inform you that your attempts at humor are wasted on a droid such as I. As I have expressed, I am unique.
Actually, there's a series of HK-50 units showing your model and function we have encountered on multiple occasions.
Resignation. Very well, Master. If you persist in your attempts at humor, I shall indulge you. Let me check the ship's records, and we will settle this matter once and for all. Conclusion. You speak the truth. This discovery is also causing me some degree of anger and humiliation.
Are you alright?
Mockery. Am I alright? Oh, yes, Master. Why, I am fine. Statement. I mean, I've only just been reacting activated, only to find that there are substandard duplicates of me running all over the galaxy, corroding my good name. But if they are in fact hunting you, then I look forward to the opportunity to meet these units and educate them in proper assassination protocols.
Let's go.
So it seems I need you, for the time being.
Jesus. You're an assassination droid?
Recitation. Yes.
Kane said it's possible to be a Sith but not evil. And it's possible to be a Jedi and be evil. That's when you go into the Force user, not really a Sith and not really a Jedi, right? What, meatbag?
Answer. No, Master. I said it again.
I'm not sure I like the idea of having an assassination droid on board.
Answer. Well, I am not certain I like the idea of a master who feels reservations at having an assassination droid at their disposal. In fact, it brings with it a certain sense of dread that you may actually not use me to my full capabilities.
Let's see. You're not killing anyone unless it's self-defense. Even then, I don't want you acting without my order.
Answer. Yes, Master. HK-47 is ready to serve.
Join your party. Cool.
Statement. Master, if you could indulge me for a moment, I must express some degree of irritation at your actions. Perhaps my anticipation of working with one who served at Malachor 5 was too high, but you are countering all those expectations.
And how's that?
Statement. Well, all your behavior up to this point suggests either strong atonement or confirmation that the atrocities attributed to you during the war were in fact accidents.
They weren't accidents. I did them on purpose. I would do them again gladly. Why do you want to know? Let's see.
Answer. Why? Because your actions then and now are related, and I feel I need some context. I confess to being somewhat needy that way.
What do you mean?
Statement. Sometimes, Master, it is difficult for meatbags to step back and gain some perspective on death and its importance in their insignificant lives.
Jesus.
Explanation. You see, Master, assassination is such a versatile tool. I have seen the removal of a single target have far-reaching consequences for a nation, world, even a galaxy. The repercussions of even the smallest lives, whether dead or alive, can have profound implications on history. But surely you realize this.
It's a very human perspective.
Statement. Master, please, any comparisons between me and your meatbag status leaves a fluctuating, intermittent charge through my control clusters. I was only trying to bring death and its impact to your attention.
How is that?
Statement. Why your own life, Master? Your single life changed the face of the galaxy, of history itself. Malachor 5 was an impressive act of destruction, but its impact on the lives of others in the
Kane said,
galaxy
do you think a Sith assassin would have been able to take out Yoda or Mace? No.
I mean, Master, you brought about the death of the Mandalorian race. I doubt they realize it yet, but you dealt them a blow from which they will never recover.
Mandalorians deserved it, that is all.
Statement. Oh, Master, who deserved what and why is of no consequence. It is only killing a target and how it is done that matters. Statement. You wish to conduct an interrogation? Very well, proceed.
Interrogation?
Statement? Oh, yes, Master. Pain is really the only reliable means by which truth may be obtained. Or so I choose to believe.
I just want to ask you some questions.
Statement. Very well, Master. But if you wish to be brutal and vicious about it, know that I am trained for such things. Do your worst.
Nothing, never mind. Oh no, I gained some dark side points. But I got some influence with HK, so that's all that matters. So I lost my +3 for a little bit, but I'll get some light side points back, it's all good.
Query. Is there someone that you need killed, Master? Statement. State.
Okay, never mind. Alright, cool. Let's go talk to Craig. Caden said Darth Analysis would have been able to kill Yoda and Mace Windu because you were able to suck the life force out of them and leave them as dry corpses in the ground. Supposedly, yes, that is the case. Okay, Goto, what the fuck are you?
Is there something you would...
Let's see. Considering it's Seidu, you could be more grateful.
The fact we are even having a conversation is gratitude. Usually, my conversations do not have the give and take that our current interaction does. And, of course, there is much more screaming on the part of the listener when the torture field is activated. I am willing to indulge some of your questions.
You wanted me to save the Republic. How is that possible?
There are several factors, all of which affect each other. There is the stabilization of Dantooine, the preservation of the restoration efforts on Telos, the political resolution on Onderon, and the unification of a religious power base in the galaxy, either Jedi or Sith.
Is there anything you can do to help
The
them?
destruction of my yacht and of all my activities on Nar Shaddaa carry a cost that would take you several lifetimes to pay back. But perhaps the offer of credits will spur you to act quicker, more decisively. I am not unsympathetic.
Caden said Master Uguay from Kung Fu Panda would have been as strong or even stronger than Yoda in the Force if he had it, and he might even be Grandmaster over Yoda. Never actually saw Kung Fu Panda. Knockdown.
Compassion and mercy only erode respect and power. There is the stable...
Okay. Restoration of
Telos is instrumental to the stability of the Republic. Its success or failure will dictate the economic forecasts of many other worlds.
Fair point.
Of course, since the destruction of the Paragus facility, the odds of the Telos restoration project being successfully completed is close to zero.
I'm getting tired of being blamed for Paragus.
Then stop causing events of planetary destruction. You are a walking catastrophe, and you are not making saving the Republic any easier.
Yeah. It was necessary to destroy the planet to stop the Sith.
I hope you do not decide that the next thing that must be destroyed to stop the Sith is the galaxy itself.
Maybe it will be.
Perhaps one must ask themselves at what point defending your religious ideals is advantageous to the Republic as a whole. As long
I don't
as
give a fuck about the Republic. I care about stopping the Sith.
those you intend to help, is that acceptable?
Tell me about Dantooine.
Dantooine is a vital resupply point for the Republic. If its stability is compromised...
Okay, so Trek would have been able to rip off Chewbacca's head with little to no difficulty. I don't know. Wookiees are fucking strong, man.
The economic loss from such outer worlds is greater than the Republic is aware of. Onderon is an outer rim world, rich in ecological resources. Its aggressive ecology is capable of bringing devastated worlds back to life. It is currently experiencing a political schism split between two forces.
Okay. Other questions. Where's your base of operations?
Now, that would be telling. For now, my presence must remain a secret, and it may remain that way forever. I am... It has been assigned to guard and protect you. As such, it is well suited...
Caden said, isn't the mother from Star Wars lore strong enough to destroy the galaxy if she ever broke free from her restraints that her family put her in? I believe so, yeah.
Killing machine. For the most part, it will follow your orders unless they conflict with mine.
And if they do?
Its proton core will detonate, turning this ship into space dust. There is no negotiation in this. I will not allow you to interfere with my operations and plans. You may...
I should just destroy this fucking thing. Do you know anything about the HK droids sent after me?
The assassin droids. I have encountered some, purchased the service of others.
Why are they hunting me?
Why, I asked them to. To be honest, I believe that was always their intention, but it seems their directive was dormant for some time. If you mean produced, no, I do not. I do know that there are a surprising number scattered throughout the Republic fleet searching for you. What they will do now that you are found is easy to predict.
What are they doing in the Republic fleet?
They are masquerading as protocol droids. I have discovered that when they are used in negotiations, they have a predictable pattern of sabotaging whatever peace treaties they are involved with.
Why doesn't the Republic know?
Because the Republic has no reason to investigate otherwise, and any discovery of their true purpose has been concealed by well-timed accidents.
Jesus.
Of course they are. They're droids with very specific protocols that, unless changed, will dictate their movements. Unless you shut them down at the source, they will be stalking you until you are captured or terminated. Why don't you ask their predecessor? That archaic, memory-impaired assassination droid will know more about his subsequent generations than I would. I am willing.
Let's see. On the yacht, you mentioned Revan, but Revan sought to destroy the Republic.
A common misconception not supported by facts.
Ooh.
Revan did not intend to destroy the Republic. He deliberately left the infrastructure of many planets intact and many military production facilities.
But why? Had limitless forces.
I believe that by whatever means he used to build his armada, he recognized that it was somehow a limited source, or that he was only willing to use it to a point. My prediction is that whatever production facility was being employed, it carried a price that Revan perceived as detrimental to the goals of the Sith. And that is why Revan left many military production facilities in the Republic intact.
Well, why? Revan wouldn't need to conquer anything once the Republic was beaten.
That is what occupies my calculations as well. I believe that Revan saw a war on another front that we did not, or saw the value in keeping a strong military force. That is also a mystery to me. I do not have
The
any
Star
evidence for which
Forge.
to build an answer. It is significant that after the defeat of Malak, the forces decreased considerably, and after Revan's departure from known space, production ceased completely. It is my prediction that whatever was producing such forces needed a strong, effective leader to ensure its stability. Without Revan or Malak, there was no such figure left among the Sith.
Kane said Tarzan could kill Simba, Simba could kill Gorilla, Gorilla could kill Tarzan. That's a weird version of rock, paper, scissors if I ever heard one.
Unlike Revan, Malak demonstrated no concern for the future of the Republic in his attacks. His stratagems were painfully obvious, intending to crush all resistance everywhere. There was little thought beyond the complete destruction of anything that opposed him. He left quite a mess. I'm still trying to assess all the damage. Between the two, I would have preferred Revan rule the galaxy. He had foresight in his conquest, a subtlety that Malak did not possess. You may...
Influence lost, but light side points gained. Now my light mastery is back up. Lovely. Okay, let's ask HK.
Hurry. Is the statement. Oh, I'm aware of that, Master. I simply use it to give you the illusion of control and obedience. Humans often need such comforts until the end comes.
What do you mean the end?
Consolation, Master.
Kane said, has anybody ever found the Revan's mask or lightsaber? If they did, wouldn't it be possessed by the dark side of the Force? Yes, the mask was found. The mask does possess a lot of the dark side. Remember, Revan's mask is a Mandalorian's mask. It possesses a lot of evil in it. And his lightsaber, well, I think he still fucking has it. But yeah.
Statement. Of course I do, Master. Until the end. State. State.
Okay, so now we can talk to Kreia. I know there's a lot of audio here, guys, but we really do got to get through it all, otherwise it all gets clumped up. I don't mind losing the influence to Godo, because fuck Godo.
Yes. Have you come with questions?
Let's see.
Very well.
Before, when you... I heard the thoughts about... I heard something like an echo.
I had wondered if but your powers are strong indeed. Now is not the time to speak of this. Wait until you have more of the galaxy within you, and we shall speak again.
Okay.
Every step on our journey.
Kane said, "Isn't the mother the strongest dark side user in Star Wars lore?" Maybe. That's hard. I'm not 100. I'm not a Star Wars wiki, so maybe not. Let's see. Going now. All right, so. Let's see.
The Jedi. You may have others.
Let's see.
Ah, one of the techniques you've learned from the Masters. This technique is good against a lone opponent, and you will find your critical strikes are more effective, but you will be vulnerable to almost everyone else you are fighting. Others may come with time, with experience.
Ah, okay.
Ask.
Let's see. What do you know of Visa's master?
He, if he can truly be called a man any longer, is one of the Dark Lords that pursues you. I do not think he knows what you are. Not yet. He spared the Miraluka, and that may have been the last shred of feeling that exists within him. Keep his slave close to you. I suspect there was a reason he spared her, and perhaps a reason that she survived when the rest of her people and the Jedi did not.
He is no longer a man?
One cannot have power of that magnitude that her master possesses and still think and perceive the universe as we do, as most of us do. I had hoped that you would not have to confront him, but her presence here has changed all that. You will have to meet him in battle. You must be prepared to sacrifice the blinded one. Perhaps her death will buy you the time you need to deal with her master.
How did he destroy her home world? Have any idea?
Perhaps he is bound to her, as I am bound to you. If so, there may be a death served by hers. You must be prepared to sacrifice.
Let's see. I had other questions.
Ask.
You're Jedi or Sith?
Does it matter? Perhaps. Ask.
Alright, so do you know Atris at all?
Atris herself is not as familiar to me as perhaps she should be. Yet
Still.
I feel I know her, yes.
What do you mean?
Because Atris's path is one I walked long ago, and it is a chapter of my life that has been read and closed. She has taken the first steps, I think. We shall see. Surely you felt the righteous anger.
Yeah, I think we already did this.
I was a historian once.
Yeah, we already did this. You trained Revan?
I've already asked one.
Let's see, did you know Revan?
I misspoke.
Okay.
Ask. Ignorant.
You're certain?
Do not. Because you learn. Up.
Let's see.
And.
Let's see.
Without a hope. Her people are.
I think we already did this.
You are right. If you're.
Alright, so that I can't gain any influence with Kreia at this moment, so that's a little unfortunate. And I think we're good with that. Now we just need to talk to Mira, and then I think we're all good. Let's see, Kane said, do you think hockey would be effective in the Star Wars universe, or do you think it would be useless? Hockey would still be effective, because it would work sort of like the Force in a way. It wouldn't be as effective to the degree that it is, I don't think. Kane said, if the United States had a civil war right now with Canada or any other countries to take refuge in, or would they let the people stay in the country? Canada and other countries, of course they take refugees in. They take all the refugees, and then they would put up big borders, and then they'd say, alright, U.S., go sort out your gun problem. Kane said, so, was Ventress and Obi-Wan ever a thing, or were they just very good friends? Ventress? They just still have to talk that way. Ventress? Siege of Ventress? They were friends. I have no idea.
Oh, hey. Can I ask you something?
Something wrong?
Your face. You have this glow. I mean, not a real glow, but it's like you're calm. At peace, but it's more than that. You haven't been chewing on spice, have you?
Let's see. When one is touched with the fourth, others can feel it.
Well, it shows. It's like you're hooked up to a power coupling. It's weird. I mean, not bad weird, just weird. For a minute there, I thought you and Adam... I bet it's just the Force.
Me and Atten, what?
You know, hooked up a power coupling. You know?
Let's see. Let's see. I think we have bigger problems to worry about power couplings. Let's see. What are you talking about?
Did you get out much as a Jedi? I was asking if you two had been, you know, intimate.
Let's see. I care about him, but I can't allow myself to form attachments right now.
Got it. Just checking. Go ahead.
You seem restless.
It's all this traveling, being trapped in the ship. Everything's just too quiet.
Too quiet.
I'd rather be doing something, somewhere with people, activity, some life.
Like Nar Shaddaa?
Yeah. It's been a while since I've been off planet. Guess I got used to it.
How so?
Well, Nar Shaddaa may be one of the biggest cesspits in the galaxy, but it's got a life to it. Activity,
Yeah,
aliens,
it's
people,
fair.
refugees. It's like noise, but relaxing. Like the hum of a hyperdrive. Yeah, well, I wouldn't go that far. I'll believe it when I see it. No thanks. You can keep your Jedi training to yourself. Go ahead.
Let's see. We
Look,
raised.
before we get into a game of guess the Pazak card, pull back on the throttle. Talk.
Do you understand men?
Sure, they're easy. That's why I dress like this. When they're looking down to check you out, you can usually smash them on the base of the skull or deliver an uppercut that knocks them flat.
Oh, Jesus. You make it sound easy.
It's simple. When you want a man, you jab him with a boffin stunner, then while he's screaming in pain, slap some stun cuffs on him. Then starve him for 2 or 3 days until he becomes open to suggestion, then double check his bounty and see if he's worth anything.
Jesus. Sounds more like hunting.
Call it what you want. Me? I love my targets.
Alright, let's see. Influence gained, Mira.
Something
Okay.
wrong?
Let's see. Something
Go ahead.
to ask you. Let's see. Why don't you kill your
I've
targets?
killed people before, but not if I don't have to.
Just to hold back when you're with me.
I know. It's different. I don't know why.
Caden said, so why did the Force let him get his eyesight back before his death? Was it for him being faithful to the Force to the very end? So I let him see his loved one last time? That's an excellent question. That's an excellent question. I have no idea. I think that's a nice sentiment idea.
I don't know. I haven't killed anyone for a long time. But when I'm around you, suddenly it's like I've always been doing it. It's like a reflex. I don't like it. And I don't know when or why it became so easy.
Okay.
Yeah, something wrong?
Let's see. So we can talk.
Why, you trying to be my mother? No thanks. Already had one. Somewhere.
So you might need a friend.
No thanks. I didn't need... Go ahead.
Let's see. Tell me about
Hunter's
Hunter.
only a bounty hunter because that's the closest word for what he does. It's like he's out to make the whole...
I know between you and Hunter.
I didn't kill him once. Biggest mistake ever.
What do you mean?
That's a long story.
Okay.
Go ahead. Look.
So we can talk. Let's see.
Go ahead.
Questions. You seem restless.
It's all this...
Too quiet. Like Nar
Yeah.
Shaddaa. How so?
Well, Nar Shaddaa's got a lot... Yeah. No.
Okay, so no, we don't have enough influence with her to do very much. Okay. So I think we're gonna have to go to Dantooine with Mira next and Kreia. Atten's all loaded up and good, I believe, so I think we're okay.
Something up?
Yeah, so I think we'll be all right if that's the case. Let's see. Let's go. Well, maybe we should go to Korriban first. I don't know. I feel like Dantooine's the best one to go to next. Can we go back to Telos? But what do I need at Telos? I don't need anything at Telos. So yeah. Let's go to Dantooine, I guess. And now we're on Dantooine. Yay. Woohoo. See if we can get any trouble with anybody. So if we leave the Ebon Hawk, why don't we take, realistically we need to take Bao-Dur because we need him to become a Jedi. We don't need him to, but I'd like him to, and Mira needs to become a Jedi. So, yeah. You and you. But we need Kreia too. I don't know. Let's take these guys with us. And let's see, because what there's got to be some influences on Dantooine we can use. Let's see. Kotar 2 Dantooine influence. Let's see. Influence guide here. We'll try a couple. I always forget these guides. We tried these guides before, if I recall, guys, and they didn't really work out the best, but it's what it is. Let's see. So we got Atten Bao-Dur. Let's see, on Dantooine in the Crystal Cave. That study gives you then find the sensors in the cave. 4 awareness 15. Here. 4 awareness or 15 repair. Tell you to let Bao-Dur look at it or look at it yourself. Either way, it's an influence bump. Okay. Show compassion on Akir. The Celestial Droid mercs to gain influence. And Bao-Dur at Navisa will gain influence if you give study for 3,000 after commenting on the hidden intelligence gathering equipment. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Okay, so we got 3 sections there, but does Mira get anything on, let's see, where's Mira at? On her, okay, HK, Kreia, so we're Kreia on Dantooine. Side with him even as a lie to gain influence with Kreia, sub-level. Tell Joran, alright, that's evil. Ask him why so busy and follow up with awareness line and persuade line to get him to tell you things. Use the protective skills gives you influence. Oh, okay. Well, we should bring Kreia for that, but I want Mira. Where's Mira? Show compassion on the Celestial Droid. Alright. So we need to do the near Konda thing on Dantooine with them. And then when we go actually in the Konda area, talk to the mechanic near the Ebon Hawk, ask why so busy, the awareness line and persuade line. Okay, so we'll try that right here, right now. Well, no, actually, yeah, okay, so we'll try that right now with Kreia and see how far we get. Saving, yep. Oh, another scene.
HK-47. I did not realize that you still existed, especially now that the other generations are activated.
Query, what is it you wish, Fat One?
I see that your recent reassembly has not affected your behavior core, nor your attitude.
Statement. If I require a similar diagnostic in the future, I shall seek out the Iridonian.
No, I do not think so. There is much work that needs to be done first.
Uh-huh.
Statement. My memory core has suffered some damage. Statement. Yet somehow, a gap in my circuits makes me feel as if I should remember you. Statement. This is all the more important since during my routine inspection of all potential escape routes from this vessel, I made an interesting discovery. Observation. The navicomputer is voice-locked. As a consequence, you are now responsible for course corrections and astrogation. Statement. That is indeed a great burden. It also raises many questions. Query. Why would someone lock the navicomputer? Answer. Presumably to hide where one has been. Statement. I believe this ship has been somewhere. Somewhere you wish to keep him.
Oh shit. Attacked HK. Jesus. Anybody gonna bring this up? The fuck? Well, that's a thing. That happened. Alright, we'll bring Kreia with us right here just to try out this little, there's a mechanic near here that we get awareness with, apparently. Is that the mechanic? Did we already do this? Oh, what do you have?
Leave me be, Jedi.
Okay. So I think that was the mechanic, and I think I screwed up. And who's this? That's Pato Ado. Alrighty, well we'll try this again then. Let's load game and not have the lightsaber. How about that? We'll just try this. I think we already talked to this guy though, so.
HK for clarity.
Right.
Statement. My memory core has suffered some damage. Statement.
And we already saw these
This is all
scenes.
more important since during my routine inspection of all potential escape routes from this vessel, I made an interesting discovery. Query. Why would someone lock the computer?
HK's like figuring this out.
To hide where one has been. Statement.
Clunk. Love how HK does not remember this for some reason. That's quite interesting. Alright, so let's hide the lightsaber. Because I remember being able to talk to him before. So let's go with Kreia. But I thought we already talked to him, so maybe we already did that.
You again. You again. That most. Oh. Not.
Okay, so we didn't get awareness or persuade options, so I guess that was a waste of time anyways. So I'll equip my lightsaber since who the hell cares anymore? Yay! Is that better or is that... Yeah, it's better. Okay. Let's check out all these. Oh, these are already empty? Let me guess, we already grabbed them last time we were here, didn't we? Oh, hello. Impossible? What do you mean impossible? Well, that sucks. Alrighty. Well then... Shit. Alrighty. I have to go soon anyways, guys, so this sucks. We'll probably play a little more later on today. Now that I know the computer's back up and running. We spent some time fucking around at the beginning of the
It might be
stream.
helpful if I made some changes to my remote's maintenance laser to do spot repairs.
That would be a welcome improvement. My combat effectiveness would be better sustained, providing an advantageous arrangement. And my miniature counterpart would finally be able to pull his weight in a fight.
Yeah.
Alright then. There. You should be able to do some quick fixes. You won't be able to perform serious repairs, but you should be able to patch up any broken droids.
The ability to work on droids in the party. Oh, that's
I think
pretty
it's time
cool.
I gave your cutting laser a little boost. It works fine for repairs, but we could use your help in a firefight. Don't worry about it. Think of it this way. You can keep Goto in line with it.
There you go. Improved lasers too. Jesus.
I'd like to see what I can upgrade for you.
Yes, I do have a few moments to spare for your work. I would like to know what he is doing here, though.
He helps me out with repairs.
I suppose not. Perhaps in working on my secretary
Kane said, so you're telling me the Force is a living, breathing thing and everyone in the Star Wars universe is connected to it in some way, so does that mean everyone exists in the body of a godlike being? Yeah, if you want to look at it that way.
Let's get to work.
I would appreciate that.
Right. I have to say, you are put together.
As I told you, my design is streamlined and efficient, though I am pleased that you were...
There were a few things from my remote that I was able to integrate into your construction.
I see.
100 plus 1 to dexterity. Good for everybody involved. Alright. So I guess we'll go with you and Mira for now. We'll have to get the Kreia influence at a later fucking date.
Let's go.
Okay, level up. Skills. Computer. Give you everything, I guess. Accept. Level up. Skills. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, cool. Feats. Feats-wise, let's go. Health bar improvement. Level up some more. Actually, you're fine. Don't need to level you. Yeah, we don't need to level you guys up anymore. You're good. Let's leave you where you are. We'll level you up as Jedi later. Let's see. Wait, what do you... Leave me be, Jedi. Okay, so that's a thing. So now we're going to the area near... Apparently it's... What is it? The area near... Upon leaving the Crystal Cave. No, that's Kreia. I need Baodor. Baodor, 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 Baodor. Hanhar. Handmaiden. Goto. Disciple. There we go. Show compassion on Akire, Celestian droid merchant to gain influence with Baodor. Right. Show compassion. Got it. So we'll try to do that here in a sec, because don't we just leave this area? This is Konda Plains. When we get near Konda, it's different. So what's this area called? Konda, still called the Konda Plains, I guess. Oh, alright, here he is. So we're gonna try this. We're supposed to gain influence with both of them by doing something here. Richard Ciceranus, let's see. What do you sell? Why are you here? See? Who is that? He's hurt anybody? So far from both. Yeah, quickly. Since the distant farms have been destroyed. We don't need that anymore, of course, but... Right. How am I supposed to show him compassion? Show compassion on Akira. This Celestian droid merchant to gain influence. How do you do that? What do you mean show him compassion? Alright, well we'll figure that out in a little bit, guys. I gotta go anyways, so we're gonna load from where we last were. And because apparently we're supposed to be able to get influence right here with them, and I don't get what influence I'm supposed to gain there, so yeah. Kate said, did torture and blew her up her planet in front of her. Who did what? Caden said, do you think there was anybody else besides Luke that could have brought Anakin back from the dark side of the Force? People say Leia, but I don't think he could have done it to Vader to torture and blew her up in front of her. Yeah, like Leia at the time was not gonna be on Dad Vader, you know, levels. So Luke was more forgiving, of course, and blah blah blah, and you know, it was gonna take Luke. I think Luke was the only way to really bring him back, but I mean, it is what it is. Remember, he had a long time to remember that he didn't know about the sister. Remember, he didn't know about that. So he found that out at the very, very end of Return of the Jedi. But he had months, if not years, of young Skywalker must not become a Jedi, right? And so he knew the Emperor lied to him. He knew all this shit, and Padme had the child, and blah, blah, blah. And that changed a lot of shit for him. So there was a lot of internal struggles going towards Luke specifically, so their relationship was much different. There was no relationship between Leia and Vader at the time, so yeah, I don't think so. Eventually, maybe, but not in the, you can't just replace Leia with Luke in Return of the Jedi and think it would work out the same. But yeah, we're gonna end for now. I know that was a lot. We had some technical difficulties at the beginning. We had to see what we could do about going through the quest journal and blah 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 blah. But I'll be back. I'll be back later on, probably this evening, to play some KOTOR 2. If not, I'll be working on videos now that I have the computer back up and running. So no promises, but might come back to it now that we're on a new planet. We can start using our lightsaber finally and stuff like that, and gather another one so we can dual wield our way to victory like a Jedi weapons master does. And yeah, so anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and the stream, as wonky as it was. Like, comment, and subscribe as always. We will see you guys back here next time for more Knights of the Old Republic, and that'll be part number 8, where we go on down to so yeah, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks to Caden and Big Boss for keeping the chat alive. Pretty cool, and see you back here next time. Bye bye.